Hey, the break in the music right here, you know it can only mean one thing. It's your boy Epic Vision, and I'm getting ready to do what I do best, and that's bringing you another edition of World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Resurrected. Somebody asked the other day in chat, is Hardcore Resurrected a new game mode in WoW? And it absolutely is. We created it. The graphics are right there. They're everywhere. They're on all the screens. Every screen has Hardcore Resurrected. It's in the titles, it's in the video descriptions. That makes it real and true. Guys, we rearranged the office just a little bit. I put Sam Solo's computer up on top, the way it used to be way back in the day. And then my dead computer's down on the bottom with the motherboard waiting to be installed. Just haven't had time. But we have time to do this. Lower left-hand corner of the screen, it's my favorite place to hang out. Hopefully it's your favorite place to hang out with us. And here she is, guys. Epic Light, Double C Hype, level 58 in Winter Spring. Now, you can see that Sam Solo's not here. He's still sleeping. I went into his room. Didn't really try to wake him up. But he's knocked out cold sleeping. And so then I was in a dilemma. What is it that we do? Could go grind on Furblogs, which will get my Timbermaw hold rep higher because he's substantially higher than me in that area. But then my XP goes higher. But then we can do we can play together but not be grouped, and then he can get his up there. So trying to contemplate the meaning of life and what's the best possible thing for me to do. And I've come up with 3 options. And number 1, we could just switch over and play Epic Prime. Then I gotta change all the graphics, titles, everything. It's a lot of work. So we're not doing that. At least not yet. Then I thought, well, we could just go fish. And hopefully we could fish up some good gear. We could get our fishing higher. That is a possibility. We could legitimately just go fish. And I'm 100% okay with that. The other thing we could do, which I think would be more fun probably for everybody, is we still have a roster of characters here, guys. We got Epic Visions, we got Epic Minded. And here's the guy I honestly would like to play. He's our level 40 druid. And what makes him special is he's a 300 level alchemist. And we need potions. We don't need potions, but potions would be super helpful to get us up to level 60. So does anybody mind if we play Epic Minded and just go pick herbs? Kill mobs, pick herbs, make pots. Does that sound okay? I think that this is a pretty solid idea. Got mail. We got mail here, boys. I've been mailing them potions. Or what do we got here? Khadgar's Whisker, Heart of the Wild. Heart of the Wild isn't actually considered an herb. It will not go in an herb bag. You guys know that? You guys know Heart of the Wild, even though it looks exactly like Khadgar's Whisker, and you pick it like an herb, will not go into an herb bag? Here, I'll show you. Look at. Can't put it in there. Only herbs can be placed in that. What kind of herb is this that it won't go into an herb bag? It's like a broken herb. Yeah, that's a busted and disgusted herb right there. Guys, oof. We got Badlands quest. This is where this guy died, in the Badlands. He died in the Badlands. Alright, alchemy.
See you later.
300. At level 40. Yeah. So, elixirs of greater intellect. I can 100% use these. Elixir of the Mongoose would be really good to make, but I don't know if I can pick the herbs at this low of a level. Mighty Troll's Blood. I feel like we can 100% use these too. What do I need? Life Root. Do I not have Life Root in here? Life Root we're gonna go pick. Okay, we're gonna go get some Life Root. Oh, there's wild vines in here. Buzzard wings, arcane elixirs, jungle remedies, mistletoes. The fact that we just got Grom's blood sitting in our bag is wild. Okay. Alright, so Mighty Trolls potions? Yeah. Mighty Trolls blood? Absolutely. So, what would be great? Elixir of Giants. I need Sungrass. I'm not picking Sungrass either, am I? We can get Sungrass in the Hinterlands. Is level 40 too low for the Hinterlands? I feel like it'd be... Yeah, right on the edge of danger. Yeah, 40's a little too low for the Hinterlands. Okay. I'm trying to think of stuff that, like, would be great for Sam solo. Yeah, so we need Goldthorn. Definitely need Goldthorn in order to make Fortitude elixirs. Strong Troll's blood? No. Elixirs of defense, greater defense. Wild Steel Bloom and Goldthorn. I feel like that's the move for us. These quest items, I mean, we're never going to use these quest items, are we? Probably not, ever. We are Chrono Boomed, huh? Sagefish Delight. Ogre Strength. Could make this guy some Ogre Strength just to come out here and put some work in right quick. Greater Agility. Sungrass. Can I even fly out there? Do I even have enough money? Dreamless Sleep Potion. We got Swiftness Pots. How am I spec'd? How are we spec'd here? Restoration, the way I should be. Okay, Reflection, so we got Insect Swarm. Okay, I like that. Yeah. Ferocity, Feral Instinct, Fearland Swiftness into Restoration. So I'm a little squishy. But that's okay, we got fairly decent gear. Should we just see if there's any Sungrass on the auction house? I mean, there's nobody even in the auction house on this server. Alright, Sungrass. Yeah, we looked for all these before. Yeah. It's fine. The other wild thought that I had, chat. The other wild thought that I had, and it's probably not worth it, I don't know how long it would take. But I could straight up dump skinning on Epiclight and then just go full send on getting herbs. What about that idea? How long would it take me to go from like 1 to 300 herb picking on a level 58 character? Is it something we can do in a few hours? I've seriously considered it. I really need a Sam Solo to wake up. So guys, we bought an inflatable water park for our yard. It's an inflatable water park. It's got 2 different size slides, a mini rock wall. It's got a smaller pool, a big pool. It's got basketball hoops. It's got a ring toss game. It's got a little target game that you can throw these little Velcro balls at. Yeah. It's incredible. And my kids were in that joker yesterday for 3 to 4 hours in 90-degree weather, and they were just having the time of their life. Yeah, it's got water jets that come down the slides and in the pools, and it's a really, really cool thing. So they loved it. It's part of the reason we didn't stream yesterday. This is Epic Vision, and I had to put that thing together. Well, it comes put together, mostly. Got to hook up the hoses, got to put the tarp down, and it's kind of like, the dimensions of it are like rectangular, but it's really not, so we had to like finagle the tarp in a particular way, and you have to stake it all down. It took a lot of work. Our limiting factor is the cord that comes with the blower motor that keeps this thing inflated the whole time. So I had to order an extension cord. That comes today. Then we can move it further out into the yard, which I think will be better for them and better for the grass. We're gonna have to move this thing around the grass, man. But yeah, it's super cool. I'll put some pictures out there in the Discord. You guys can check it out. And then, after work, in addition to getting that thing set up, I edited all of Hardcore Resurrected videos. So this is our 6th episode. I don't know how many hours of video that is. It was a lot of video I edited yesterday. And I broke it all down, and I feel like 2 videos are going live every day out on YouTube. Let's take a look here. And I edited it in a way in a slightly different way than I normally do. I took out almost all the flying. I've had people tell me that they really enjoy the flying, the way that we do it, especially when we do it interface free. But because we just did so much flying, man, in one like 4-hour video, I took out 1 hour of flying. It's crazy. So in order for it to be more succinct, I eliminated nearly all the flying. So you just get like straight into the heart of the action, Sam Solo and my bantering, and, you know, the real reason you come. But let's just see. 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18 hours of video is what it condensed down to. 20 hours. 20 hours of video, because this one has not been scheduled. So yeah, man. 20 hours of Hardcore Resurrected will be going live on YouTube over the weekend. If you want to go watch the highlights, they're all there on Twitch. I'm ready for you to watch. They're all fully edited down. Let's go ahead and let's grab this. Okay, Control C. Let's go back. Videos. Part 5. The goal is for me to have, what I wanted to do is have everything out there for you on a playlist before we hit level 60. And we did it, with the exception of what we're doing right now. So, yeah. Then I made all of our dings. Guys, if you didn't see, Sam Solo got a disgusting oozling pet. You wanna know how special that was, man? You know that cave? That Jardinar demonic cave? Yeah. We had to go back in there. Because after our 3rd time through there, where we got up to the bosses, Sam Solo forgot to loot the boss's head. So we had to go back in there to do the quest again that we had just done. In a dangerous, dangerous place. And because we went back in there, he ended up getting the oozling pet. It was very special. It was very special. So I'm just getting this 5th video ready to go live. I'm very particular how I do my titles, how I do my descriptions. Probably it's more so for me than anybody else. But yeah, well, here we are. I think part 5 goes live on the 5th. When is this one scheduled? Is that one scheduled for the 6th? 12 p.m. 12 a.m. No, this has to be the 5th. 12 p.m. Guys, you know, 2 videos going live every day. I'm crunching them out. I would normally spread these out over like an entire week, but it's the holiday weekend here in the United States. It's the 4th of July weekend. Tomorrow's the 4th. This is what's happening. Alright, 5th. Guess this goes live on the 6th. Alright. In addition to the long form videos, we also have a bunch of shorts. We cranked out the shorts, guys. And we've been getting a ton of views out there on Instagram and TikTok. So if you guys like your 60-second or shorter shorties, they're all out there for you. So go check them out, give them a thumbs up, a like, leave a comment. I appreciate that massively. Yeah. Hardcore, sir? That's right. Hardcore. That's exactly right. Hardcore Resurrected. So it's a new spin on hardcore. I'm just waiting for my my 6-year-old son, who turns 7 next week. Guys, Sam Solo turned 7 on July 8th. And we'll be off work and we'll be streaming. Probably in the afternoon. He's got swim class. He's got swim class late morning. And then after that, the plan is to be streaming. If we haven't hit 60 by then, which I think we will, the plan of this entire limited run series of Hardcore Resurrected was to hit level 60 with Sam Solo by his birthday. And it'll be his first level 60 character in Warcraft of any kind. That's non-boosted. Alright guys, here we are, Refuge Point. Let's go pick some herbs, huh? We got quests we could actually do here. Kinda. Like, nah, we're not doing any of those. We're not doing any of those. Alright, let's do this. Gladiators, mount up. I should eat and drink and have some potions too, but wow, look at, there's actually a battleground quest. It's wild. Guys, what are we doing? We're picking herbs. This is what we're doing. Trying to make Sam Solo and myself some more potions for a push to level 60. So I think what he and I are going to do today, and we had already talked about this either yesterday, I think it was yesterday. So buddy, we're grinding on fur blogs. So we're getting our Timber Maul, hold rep up to neutral so we can turn those 2 totems in. Get our mana and health pots. Grind XP out, get some quests done. Okay, we're entering combat here. Let's see if we remember how to fight as a druid. I should heal. And then cat form hype. Do I remember how to do this? No, I sure don't. You press 2 buttons, right? I need a wolf's head helm. Do some power shifting. Guys, as a Pharaoh Druid, that Wolf's Head helm is good all the way through Black Temple. It's absolutely crazy how good that helm is. Wild Steel Bloom hype. Wild Steel Bloom Goldthorn, that's specifically what we're going for. Earthroot is good too. I would love to get Sungrass, but there's no Sungrass here. We have to go up 1 more zone. And we're just a smidge too low. Iron everywhere in these hills. I don't know if there's Sungrass in Stranglethorn Vale. Is there Sungrass in STV? I feel like no. just looked at this, but now it's hard for me to find what I'm looking for. Yeah, here's our fortitude. Alright, Goldthorn. We really need Goldthorn. We guys got planned for the weekend. We're going to do a whole bunch more grilling. We were going through our menu yesterday. Well, we're going to continue to grill a lot of the usual suspects. Kids, man, they love their hot dogs. We got some mild Italian sausages. Got some of the cheddar jalapeno sausages. Sam Sola requested burgers. We had burgers last time we grilled, and he loved them, man. It's something about a burger straight off the grill on those bakery fresh buns from Piggly Wiggly, man. I'm telling you guys. And you know, Mrs. Epic Vision, man, she comes up with things that I would never come up with. It's the beauty of having an incredible partner in life. And we grilled. She wanted to grill big beefsteak tomatoes, and the goal was to try to like use the tomato to eliminate the bun. I ended up putting the tomato on the bun. In fact, there's a picture of it out in the Discord. But she also grilled zucchini, and I am not a fan of zucchini. I don't enjoy it at all. But the way she seasoned this zucchini, man, guys, look at this Goldthorn. The way she seasoned this zucchini, it was literally incredible. It was incredible. So we're gonna have a grilled tomato, caprese, however you say it, salad. She's been growing basil for like a year. She got a plant of basil. So we're gonna have these grilled beefsteak tomatoes, some fresh mozzarella cheese, and this fresh basil in a salad. Yeah, garlic makes zucchini snap. Is that garlic makes zucchini slap? And she did season it with garlic powder. It was just so good, man. I couldn't believe how good it was. So I told you guys about my our electric grill that died. We used that joker to make corn. And corn on the cob. We just take the corn in the husk, soak it for like an hour. Then we were putting that joker straight on the electric grill, and you just turn it every 15 to 20 minutes. Like an hour, 15 minutes. It comes out incredible. And I know some people, they like to husk the corn and put it in foil, and then in the foil they'll add butter and some seasoning and all that. And I think that's cool. I mean, if that's your thing, go for it. But nah, bro. This is the way to do it, I'm telling you. It's no fuss. And well, with that electric grill being down, we can't cook the corn till after the meat's cooked. And then now your food is done, or one of the main parts of the meal is done, and now you're waiting another hour and a half to finish it up. So I told her I want the 28-inch Weber kettle grill. But because we already have a 22-inch, and then we have like a 16-inch one. But the 28-inch is a lot more expensive than another 22-inch. So we bought another 22-inch, and it comes today, along with the extension cord for the inflatable water part. So we're gonna have a new grill to try out. So I'm gonna have two 22s hooked up. That way we can make corn too. Yeah, we're doing our best to enjoy our yard this summer. Grill as much as possible. Yeah, grilling ain't easy, man. Coordinate everything with timing and the kids and so on. Exactly, and the dog. Right now we got the water park set up outside. Like, whew. Alright, that's Goldthorn. Wait a minute here. It says there's Goldthorn down there. If I go down there, can I get back up? This is always so sketch, man. I've fallen off of this thing too many times. Usually as a paladin, so you got the bubble, but it's still like, it's heart-wrenching. Hardcore Warcraft, the #1 way you die is falling. And like, Let's just put this herb right here on the edge of the rock. This is a great idea. Yeah, can you imagine them figuring this out while they're creating the game? Let's just put it right here. You know? You can just like, you could see them like rubbing their hands together and laughing as they're doing it. Yeah. Okay. I came from this way. Especially when you're directionally challenged like me. There ain't no getting back up here, man. See what I'm saying? This is giving me anxiety right now. And I'm supposed to be chilling playing this game. Whew. Legitimately, man, I hate this. But I love it. It's a love-hate thing. You guys know anything about that? Can we go this way, maybe? Maybe this is the secret. Oh yeah, we got this. Okay, beautiful. Now in Burning Crusade, these Elder Mesa buzzards, they made them yellow instead of being red. There's no way we die here, right? This is where you fall. Jeez. Sometimes there's more herbs right here too, you know, so... Whew. Why do we do this, man? Why do we do this? See? Yeah. Wild Steel Bloom up in here. My hands are literally sweating from that. Unbelievable, man. Guys, if you have never played hardcore Warcraft, you owe it to yourself to try. Just try and get a character up high. And max out the professions, like fully invest in a tune. And then just know that when you put yourself on the edge of cliffs like that, you could die, it could all be over, and just the feeling it gives you of, why do we do this? More Wild Steel Bloom, how am I going to get that? There's nothing like it, man, there's nothing like it. It's right here, they made it easy. So when do you think Classic Plus is coming approximately? I feel like if you... Alright. I don't think it can come out... I don't think it should come out until after Wrath of the Lich King Classic Anniversary. Right? So that's at the soonest a year and a half to 2 years. That is what I've been saying. But you know, where there's smoke, there's fire, right? And then all of this hype around these sod freshes, and then they actually had to come out and say that they're not going to do a sod fresh server. But a lot of your WoW Classic streamers are out there pushing sod fresh, right? Simulated sod freshes, sod Season of Discovery. They put the non-player character in the game that allows you to, you know, cap your leveling, so you can actually do it in phases the way they introduced it. But again, where there's smoke, there's fire. So does something come out sooner? I feel like the gaming industry right now is very unpredictable. Especially the way they're handling Warcraft. They just drop versions of Warcraft on top of each other. I'm just going to stick with what I think I would do, which is probably wrong. Is Wrath confirmed? No. There's nothing confirmed, other than we have the timeline for Burning Crusade Classic and a timeline for for Mists of Pandaria Classic. It's actually Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary and Mists of Pandaria Classic. There are no timelines. They haven't done anything. They haven't given us anything past that. All roads lead to BlizzCon announcements, which is in September. I don't think we know anything till then. And I feel like they're only gonna say they're working on Classic Plus. I feel like we're only gonna get confirmation that they're working on Classic Plus. Guys, go read the comments on any forums, on any WoW websites. You have people saying, man, they've dropped all these hints. You have videos out there saying Blizzard is for sure working on Classic Plus. And then you have your people, like they deny the lunar landing, right? There's no confirmation of any kind that Classic Plus is even coming. Like, you got both ends of the spectrum. People are expecting it around BlizzCon. Some people don't even think it's ever coming. My guess is after Wrath of the Lich King Classic Anniversary. Like, why would they not? Guys, I don't know. It's all speculation. Do I think Classic Plus is coming? 100%. I think it has the potential to be the biggest thing that Blizzard has ever done. Do I think Wrath of the Lich King Classic Anniversary is coming? Why wouldn't they? They made so much money selling boosts and mounts and all that stuff for Burning Crusade that why wouldn't they? And I think a lot of the, I don't know if tension's the right word, but you know, they're saying, well, people are like falling off Burning Crusade. Is that really true? People don't want to get burnt out if Classic Plus comes out. Is that really true? All Blizzard has to do is make the announcement. We're working on Classic Plus. Wrath of the Lich King Classic Anniversary is coming. Classic Plus is coming out after that. That's all they have to do. And then people will do what people do. And they'll just continue to play which version of the game they love the best. They're not going to be worried about taking a break and getting burnt out. I feel like 2 years, man. I do. I feel like it's going to be like 2 years. If we're lucky. Oh. We got to take my 7 o'clock message. You know what? This is, I noticed that when I was making the videos. At this window here. It was distracting me. But now I think we're in a good place with it. Let's lock it back up, yeah. Sounds about right. Are you gonna play WoD if it comes? So we say it all the time, right? When people ask me, what's your favorite expansion? And most people will say, Wrath of the Lich King, of course! It's when WoW was at its peak! Which, it's not really true, but it kinda is. There's more people playing Warcraft right now than ever before. And then other people say, no, it's gotta be Legion, man. It's gotta be Legion. Legion is, you know, what really brought Warcraft back after WoD. Because people consider WoD, like, terrible. I think WoD is, I think if they re-release Warlords of Draenor, that it's gonna be legit. Because, and we've talked about it. Will I play? I will play Warlords of Draenor. If Warlords of Draenor comes out, I will play it. And we'll see if I still feel the same way when I do play it as I do now. I remember questing in WoD was incredible. The zones were beautiful, the storylines, like... Back to Draenor, right? Back to the Outlands. But it wasn't the Outlands, it was the Outlands before the Outlands. I would 100% play it. Yeah. Because it's going to be the very best version of WoD. Now, I don't know how they're going to do it with the follower missions. Like, would they re-release the app so you can send followers from your phone? Like, I don't know what they would do. As long as we have Classic Hardcore, or a version of Classic that we can play hardcore style, like with the add-on, or even just the Soul of Iron buff, or Trust Me Bro guarantee. I mean, I'll be happy. The premise sounds very good. I hope so. Right? Warlords of Draenor came out, and there was no flying. Then there was a massive content drought, right? If all that just drops, you know, the very best version of WoD could be something. Because that's what's next, right? Warlords of Draenor, and then Legion. You don't think they'll go up to Legion? Seattle, what's good? Welcome on in. Bum, bum, bum. No! Long time no see. Welcome in. I always say your name wrong. And you told me how to say it before, and it doesn't stick with the brainicles. Noxie. Noxie's bot. Appreciate you being here. How's your son doing? Last time I checked in with y'all, you're leveling a warrior paladin together in Tenaris. He's doing great, man. He's sleeping right now. And as soon as he wakes up, we're going to go straight back on our level 58 warrior paladin combo. We're gonna hit 59 today. He's doing really well, man. Thanks for asking. Classic plus after Wrath and Legion. I think Classic plus after Wrath for sure. What's going on over here? Trolls are fighting the guards. Yeah, it's the nature of things. I feel like they're gonna sell Classic Plus as like a box, right? Like you're gonna have. From now on, I think I'll just start with hello. You can call me No Xy. How do you say it? No X? Oh, I'm so bad, man. And I don't mean to make light of it. I don't, but I have to make light of it because I'm so stupid at it. Yeah. Stupid's a strong word, but like a box you have to pay 50 EU for, yeah. Right, like they'll charge you like an expansions price. You think they're just gonna give us Classic Plus for free? You're a blessing to that kid, bro. I'd give anything to bond with my dad like that. I'm glad that you feel that way. I really am. What we get to do is super special. And I think most people do see it that way. Yeah. Your son's gonna grow up to be just like you, sitting on the computer, not exercising. Guys, this kid is outside all the time doing stuff when he's not in here, man. And he plays as much as he wants to. He came in last night after they got cleaned up from being in their inflatable water park. Had some dinner, and I was down here. And I was gonna stream, and he was just laying on the couch watching Kung Fu Panda 2. I said, "Hey, buddy." I said, "Do you just want to chill on the couch and watch your movie and enjoy your dinner?" "Yeah, Dad." I said, "Well, I'm gonna go downstairs." I said, "Are you sure you don't want to stream?" "No, Dad, I'm just gonna chill." "Okay." So he, you know, he's got his own limits. Are you going to BlizzCon? I don't think so. I would have loved to have gone and taken Sam solo, but it's just, unfortunately, it's not doable. Yeah. Think the classic community deserves it? What do we deserve? You think we deserve Wrath, or do you think we deserve Classic Plus for free? There's no way they're just gonna give it to us. Do you guys think so? Do you guys think that they're just gonna give us Classic Plus and not charge us for it? They're 100% charging us for Classic Plus. There's no way they don't. There's no way they don't. And they're gonna have Standard Edition, whatever the mid-tier edition is, and they're gonna have the Epic Edition like they always do. And I don't get paid anything for people buying the Epic Edition, even though they should have consulted with me about it. But yeah. No, I think you're right. They're definitely going to charge us. I think so too. Why wouldn't they? I'm not even a business person, really. Like, I don't really have a business mind that way. Like, some people, man, they have the business mindset, right? Like, they just know how to print money. You mean a different sub? That's another good thought. I don't necessarily think it'll be a different sub, but I think if you want to play Classic Plus, you have to buy the game, right? Like, if you want to play Midnight right now, you got to go buy it. I think if you want to play Classic Plus, you're gonna have to buy it. There's no question in my mind that you're buying that you're gonna be buying it. Yeah. If people are willing to spend money on boosts and mounts and things like we did, right? There's no doubt that they're gonna sell this game, and they're gonna sell different versions of the game. Yeah, I mean, I'm all right with buying it once, but a different sub would be insane. I don't think you're just gonna buy it once. I think you're gonna buy it, and you're gonna buy the X packs. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, that's how it's gonna be. I think. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm going a little too overboard, but I'm sure you're paying for it at least once. Have you played SOD recently? You heard it got a resurgence of players? Yeah, we've had a lot of people ask if we were gonna play SOD. I'm not interested, really. SOD's done. Right? SOD is done. You can say the last phase of SOD is the best phase of SOD. Karazhan Crypts and Scarlet Enclave. But SOD is over. It's all. I'm gonna be very curious to see how long the SOD resurgence lasts. And for the people that love SOD and they consider it the best version of Warcraft, man, enjoy it. Absolutely enjoy the heck out of it. We had a ton of fun with SOD, man. As we say it all the time, we had a best in slot Resto Druid. We had a Paladin, a Mage. Like, we played a lot of SOD. We had one of our largest guilds ever during my streaming history. When we played SOD, like, we went full send into SOD. Did you see that Zaryu short on SOD Mage PvP? No, I didn't. I haven't seen it. Is Zaryu playing SOD? I know he had mentioned going back in and doing some raiding in SOD maybe, but I saw he beat Minecraft. Hardcore Minecraft, he did that, and then he was playing some other game yesterday when I was flipping through. I played a mage in SOD because Zaryu obviously is a great mage player, maybe one of the best. And you know, they made mages healers, right? So you could heal as a mage. And I watched him solo heal Black Fathom Deep's raid. I'm like, I'm making a mage to heal, man, because I enjoy healing. So that's one of the reasons I created the mage, was to make it a healer. It was okay. It was kind of weird. He was on his mage one day ago and just one-shot people from 100 yards away. Yeah, that's cool. Do you ever bump into fans outside of the virtual space? I haven't. I have not, no. Guys, we live in a small town, man. In the middle of nowhere. Yeah, we got a bunch of wild steel bloom, but no, you know, I do bump into people in the game. People will message me in game that they enjoy the content, or they think that it's really cool that Sam Solo and I play together, or they just appreciate my constant grinding of characters. And I would never know that they watched any of the streams or any of the clips or anything that are out there. And I still find that really cool. Like, hey man, just keep doing what you're doing, it's awesome. Or I watched the stream, but yeah, not in real life ever. Not yet, no. I mean, I don't know, is real life even the right word? Because we're in real life right now, even though we're playing in a virtual game. I think the way you phrase it is proper. Outside of the virtual space, yeah. It's well said. I have not. Hey yo, Epic! Could you imagine? Would it be weird? It's probably going to be a little weird, but it'll be cool at the same time. Guys, we're out here for the love of the game, man. Playing the game that we love, sharing it with other people who love it. or maybe who have loved it in the past, introducing them or reintroducing them to this incredible game. That's what we're doing. Having fun while we're doing it. Okay, we can make 12 fortitude. That's pretty good. Let's keep getting some more goldthorn here. Because we also want to make elixirs of defense. What do we need for superior? Yeah, see, we need sungrass. And there's no way I'm getting sungrass, right? Can I go into the hinterlands? That's where I have to go, the hinterlands. I feel like the hinterlands is really sketch at level 40. Right? I don't know, man. I should just look up where sungrass is, other than the hinterlands. That's just where I'm familiar with it being. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't cut over here past these mountains over here usually have some stuff. Alright, we got goldthorn. I'm about to just leave this goldthorn. Guys, welcome on in. Hey, if you didn't know, we're live right now on Twitch. We're also live on Kick. And we're live on YouTube, and we have 2 YouTube streams going, guys. We're in that short vertical phone feed and a widescreen feed. I'd go full fanboy mode on you if I saw you at a gas station or something. There's something really lovable. There's something really lovable about you, and your relationship with your son is admirable. I appreciate that. That's cool, man. Guys, just wait till my 3-year-old starts playing with us. He'll be 4 in September. So he's still got like about a year and a half before... Sam Solo started when he was 5. And he dabbled a little bit before then, right? I've let him bang on the keys and use the mouse. In fact, when he was 3, I let him the first time. And then when he was 4, I taught him how to jump and move forward. But when he turned 5, he said, "Dad, can you take off work for my birthday?" I said, "Yeah." "And can we stream? And can we play water buffaloes?" I'm like, "Yeah, we can definitely do that. Let's make sure it's cool with your mom and let's go." Water buffaloes were Torrens. He loved water buffaloes back in the day. Like real life water buffaloes. Like, son, we can definitely do that. And the rest is history. That's King's Blood, not quite Goldthorn, but let's change the route up a little bit, do something a little different. Guys, this druid right here, Epic Minded. Ooh. Died in the Badlands. You guys remember that? I don't think we were even streaming. I think Syntax and I were just playing over lunch. And I asked him if he could help me. I asked him if he could help me do the quest in the Badlands to get the restorative potion recipe. That's what I was going for. I was going for the restorative potion recipe. In fact, I still have the quest. Here it is. Badlands Reagent Run 2. I have the quest. I should go turn it in. And you have to siphon the blood of the elite dragons out there. I'm like, "Hey, can you just come with me and do this so I can get these?" And he came with me, and we got it. And then Backlash and Hementus were there. I'm like, you know what? I got my level 60 paladin brother with me. I said, I'm still rocking the Black and Defias armor. And that chest piece that you get from that would be absolutely a massive upgrade, especially at level 40. It's like, yeah, let's do it. So we go get the gems. We come down to summon. I had to summon because I think he had done the quest already. And as soon as I summoned, it was tap tap dead. Like, I think the only way he could have saved me was to like bubble as soon as I summoned. But it was that quick, man. Tap, tap, I was dead. 2-shot, 2-tap, clapped. Yeah, 2-tap, clapped. Epic-minded, dead. 300 alchemists at level 40, dead, doing something dumb. That's what we do, though. That's why the game is so fun. And, yeah, that was the end of this character. Who has found new life. Look at this silver vein. That's worth so much, guys. In Classic Warcraft, silver and gold are incredible to increase your mining skill. Not necessarily just banging on the node to get the skill, but smelting them is huge. You're almost 30 and have a pathetically weak beard. Any advice for obtaining a majestic beard like yours other than genetic RNG? Nah, I really don't. Other than just keep growing it and don't let people tell you that they don't like how it looks. My whole life, since I was a teenager, I've had people that I've respected. Leaders, if you will. Mentors. People that I would look up to. Bosses. Pastors. Tell me. Wives of CEOs. Tell me. Owners of companies. Tell me. I don't like your beard. Shave it off. Or my facial hair in general. Because I would do a goatee. I would do it like a chin strap. I've always had facial hair. From the time I could try to grow it, right? And I just kept at it. To the point where over the past, what? 10 years probably? I'm 48, right guys? I think I'm 48. I'll be 49 this year. Pretty sure that's right. I just decided I'm just going full send on it. And the main reason, other than I like it and Mrs. Epic Vision likes it, is my dad always had facial hair and my dad always had a cool beard. And when my mom and my dad sold their house, this is before he was diagnosed with lung cancer. I think he might have knew something was wrong, but he never told anybody. They sold their house and they looked for another place to live. And they ended up moving into the same apartment complex that Mrs. Epic Vision and I lived in. And the complex we lived in was 3 massive buildings. Okay, listen to how this worked out. It's 3 massive buildings. And each building I think was either 3 or 4 floors. It's beautiful. My mom still lives there. She moved into a different building in a different unit. But that's where she wanted to stay. They end up moving into the apartment 2 apartments down from us. On the same floor in the same building. That just happened to be the one that was open and they liked it. And we had talked about it and all that. And just, it was cool. And it ended up working out really well. But I say all that to say this. One day I was coming out of my apartment. And he was coming out of his apartment. And it's when I first started growing the beard out like this. He goes, "Your beard is awesome. Don't ever shave it off." That's what he told me. And that stuck with me. And since then, there's only been 2 times I've shaved my beard all the way down to stubble. Never shaved it off, but down to stubble. Once I had to have surgery. And in order for them to put the mask on and the tube down my throat, they needed me to be clean shaved. I said, I'm not shaving it all the way off, but I shaved it down to stubble. And they were fine with that. And then the 1 year anniversary after that surgery, I did it again. Just as kind of something for myself to do. But since then, those are the only past 2 times in 10 years that I've shaved it all the way really tight, but never shaved it off. Yeah, so just keep growing it, and don't let people discourage you, man. That's my best advice. Yep. Yeah. Is it Knacktastic? That's a really weird comment there. And I'm just gonna remove it. I'm just gonna remove your comment. I'm not gonna put you on a ban or anything, but I'm just gonna remove your comment. It's fine. Be easy. Okay, be easy. I'll give $50 to anyone who can give me a pic of Epic without a beard. Sue, if you go back to some of my early streams, my beard was really tight. Like, not, what's the word that I'm looking for? Short. My beard was really short. So if you jump on YouTube and go, you know, to like my first streams that have video, you'll see me with a pretty short beard. Yeah, fade leaf. Fuck, I can't see it. Here it is. Yeah. I've never dyed my beard. You know, some people sometimes they don't like the grays, right? Mine has turned white massively. But yeah, I've never done Just for Men or any of that. I use 2 products in my beard, and both are from Maestros, and I'm not sponsored even though I probably could be, should be. Maestros, if you're listening. I use a beard wash of theirs, and it's kind of like shampoo for your beard. It smells really nice. So I'll use that. And then I use a beard butter. Call it butter. It's kind of like a pomade or whatever. I don't know what the... But it's to keep it from becoming unmanageable, right? Trying to comb through it. Even when it's wet without that in there, it can break, right? And then you lose your length. So just to keep it manageable and less frizzy, I use some of that every day. Or not every day, but most days. And it smells nice. Keeps it soft. That's it. I've tried beard oils. I've tried a few other things. I just don't like them. I like the simplicity of I wash it and then I put some stuff in it. Yeah. You think maybe those folks didn't like your facial hair because it made them feel insecure about their own lack thereof? I don't know. Some people are just some people are really old school in the way that, you know, and maybe that's it. But, you know, if you're not clean shaven in the professional world, what are you doing type of thing? You know? Kind of like you always used to have to wear a suit, and then it became business casual, and now it's more casual. And, you know, you couldn't have any piercings, and now piercings are fine in the corporate world. Or if you have tattoos, you had to cover them up, and now you don't, type of thing. I don't know. People just always had their opinion on how they feel that people should be. I have other people tell me it makes me look really old. I'm old, man. You know, it doesn't bother me at all. I like it. If it makes you feel old that I have a beard, I mean, yeah, maybe that is their own insecurity. Yeah. Let people be people, man. If you're not hurting other people and you're not hurting yourself, be unique. Be individual. Yeah. I think another thing that's important too is, you know, don't do it for attention, right? Don't do things that people would consider, I don't know. I don't want to go down that hole, but do it for yourself because you like it, not because you're seeking attention from other people or shock value or anything like that, right? Like just be yourself and do it for you. Be true to yourself, right? Like, could you imagine if I just, like, shaved half of it off and I just walked around with, like, half a beard? Like, could you imagine what... right? That's kind of like what I'm talking about. Like, that'd be kind of weird. And I wouldn't be doing that for me. I'd be doing that just for, like, to get rises out of people, right? So, I don't know. Maybe it's not making any sense at all what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Alright, we got a bunch of wild steel bloom. Still working on getting more and more gold thorn here. Oh, we have 18. I only have 12 leaded vials. That's my limiting factor here, the leaded vials. Yeah. People have asked me, like, would you shave it off for your stream? Or, you know, what would it take? How many gifted subs would it take for you to shave off your beard? It's like, man, it's... I feel like the only way I would probably do it, and there's probably more things that people could come up with, but it'd probably like to raise money for a charity or something. I would do it, you know, because I can grow it back and it'd be fun and it could help people, right? But like just to do it to get gifted subs or tips or whatever, I'm not interested in that. No. Lamb, good morning, Mr. Caffeine in the chat. What's good, man? Welcome on in. You guys, we're out here in the Rothi Highlands farming Goldthorn and Wild Steel Bloom to make potions for both Epic Light Double C Hype and Solo Shorty. Some Fortitude potions. And when did you start streaming here on YouTube? There's only vids from 3 years ago? Yeah, that's right, man. 3 years ago. That's how long it's been. A little over 3 years. We started on Twitch first, and then we got banned from Twitch. You guys remember when I got banned from Twitch? I had a copyright strike against me and I was banned for like 72 hours. Yeah. And I said there's no way that I'm not going to stream, so then I taught myself OBS and how to stream on YouTube. Well. And then my Twitch ban got lifted. And then we started multi-streaming. I was multi-streaming before anybody was multi-streaming, man. So I was. We were out here doing it. You revived Lamb the Priest last night? Can't believe. I can still do it? That's awesome, man. What level was he? I don't remember. Was he... I don't remember, man. It's awesome. $58.5. So you're exactly where Sam Solo and I are right now. We're like 58.5. Yeah, right in there. As soon as he wakes up, we're getting at this. Now, Mrs. Epic Vision does have to go to the store. She's gonna buy some groceries, and she was supposed to go early. Well, you pushed it to 59. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Yeah, we're gonna hit 59 today. So, depending on when she gets up and goes, she may or may not take the 3-year-old if she wants to leave the 3-year-old here. We have to take a break, but yeah. I would love to be on Epic Light right now, and we might switch to Epic Light and do some fishing, just to see if we can get lucky. I'm not only catching fish, but seeing if we can get some gear from the floating wreckage pools. That'd be super cool. Sungrass. I need sungrass. Too low to get sungrass. At least that's what I keep telling myself because I haven't looked into it. I just feel like it from epic knowledge that I'm too low to try to get sungrass. Might have to fight this spider. Let's try back on up. Back on up. I can't tell you how excited I am to get back on the shamans though. This has been nice because they've been collecting rusted XP, right? Absolutely. Where is this? How do I not see this? It's right here. I was running from a spider. /G invite Lamb the Priest. Let's go. We don't have any guild ranks, bro. So you stay a member. You stay a member, but that's okay. We know you're a guild officer through and through. Yeah. Guys, Epic and Lore Hardcore on this server was the original Epic and Lore Hardcore. Did you know that? Yeah. Epic and Lore Hardcore on Bloodsail Buccaneers was the original Epic and Lore Hardcore guild. Bloodsail Buccaneers, man. It's a classic era RP server. And it's where the hardcore movement really took off. Right here on this lowly dead RP server. We're back. Doing hardcore resurrected. Man, look at all these herbs. Let's go. Herbalicious. Weird thing to say, Epic. I say all kinds of weird things, man. I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. We're just talking. Maybe that's dangerous. Probably very dangerous. Lamb, what are your professions? You don't happen to be a herbalist, do you? Are you? I'll be back later so we can ding up to 60 today. Let's go, man. Where are you gonna ding up to 60? What's your plan for your guy? We are gonna grind Furblog rep until we hit neutral to turn in the totems. You're tailoring and enchanting. Okay. And then, I think it's Silithus for us. That's all we got left. We do have some burning steps we can do. Sam Solo doesn't seem too interested in doing that. I'd be down to kill the ogres and some of those elite dragon things that are really dangerous. Yeah. Same place, huh? Silithus. Yeah, that's where we're gonna go. Go kill sandworms and scorpions. I was telling him, like, hey, we could try to ding, but on the death clasp, either kill or turn it. And he's like, you have one question you need help with? Araj the Summoner? I don't know, man. I don't know if we're messing around with that guy at all. That's a dangerous place right there. I feel like we're totally skipping the Plague Lands. So, we have Plague Lands quests we could do too. But I don't think Solo Shorty wants to revisit the Plague Lands at all. He's been wanting to go to Silithus since we raised these characters. Dad, let's just go there. Like, no, let's pump the brakes a little bit. Let's. He has the key to Scholomance, yeah. Lamb, what would be cool? What would be cool is some BRD. Some BRD would be awesome. That would be a lot of fun. Just need 2 more people. And somebody who knows it. Look at that Briarthorn. That'd be a lot of fun. Our first ever BRD, and it's in Hardcore Resurrected. That would be incredible. Like picking up all the quests, going in there. You know BRD, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you were a BRD expert. Yeah. Can we 3-man BRD? Should do the Dragonkin Menace and the Burning Steps first? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. See, this is the information. Little BRD action. That would be epic. Legitimately. Ooh, that would be... Can we take these guys? They're 35. Can we take 5 35s at level 40 as a Druid Bear tank? Maybe the first half of BRD we can 3-man? That would be a lot of fun, bro. That would be a tremendous amount of fun. If we could get in and do some BRD. Never been in there. Well, it's not true. It's not true. I've been in BRD and like Dungeon Finder after Cataclysm, right? Or during Cataclysm when they split it up. And I've watched people play in BRD. But I've never like been in it legitimately like, okay, this is the classic BRD right here. I've never done it, man. Never. Ever. Oh, that'd be so cool. I came all the way over here just to get this Briarthorn. I don't even know why I did it. Because I saw the shiny dot on the other side of the wall and I had to go grab it. Do we need the King's Blood? I mean, we don't need anything. We do need stuff. We need Sungrass. Guys, other than the hinterlands, where can I get Sungrass? The Badland, or the Blasted Lands, right? Like, it's all higher level. Sungrass is all higher level. Fiery drops in BRD, yep. Guys, do we dump skinning on Epic Light and we just go full send on herbalism right now? It has a 33% drop off the guy who has the key to BRD. Okay. How long would it take me to go 1 to high enough to pick Sungrass on Epic Light? Like, could we have already been like halfway there? If I would have just did it right away? Like, completely just dump skinning and just go full send. $20 Goldthorn. You make elixirs with greater defense now, which is nice. Superior defense, so we need Sungrass. And we have a ton of stones. We have a ton of oil. And we need Sungrass for greater agi. And we need Sungrass for giants. We need Sungrass. I need a Sungrass farm. Well, Epic, there's a thing called Google, and if you don't want to use Google, you can even just talk to Copilot, and it'll exactly tell you. Yeah, let's do that. Let's talk to Copilot. Where is the best places to get Sungrass in Classic World of Warcraft? And it can search Wowhead for me. I don't even have to go to Wowhead. It's just going to tell me. 1,000 needles. 1,000 needles. The Hinterlands is the most reliable zone. Veralis, Ashara, Eastern Plaguelands. Sungrass tends to spawn in open grassy areas, so focus on wide plains rather than forest or mountainous terrain. If you're playing Era Hardcore Season of Discovery, I can recommend the most efficient route for your specific version. What level should I be? We need to be 230. Mid-40s to 60s. You can farm it safely around 45 plus to 50. Yeah. 1,000 needles. Can I really go get Sunglass in 1,000 needles? Where is it in 1,000 needles? The outer edge of the zone, it's common. Classic Era. Start near Ruin Post, follow the cliffs around the outer edge toward the Great Lift, continue along the western edge. Repeat the loop. I think we're gonna do that. What's going on, Rat King? Yo, you hopped on SOD today and there's still a community? Bro, unless you've been... Rat King, welcome in. Welcome in. There's a resurgence of SOD going on right now, and it has been for the past couple weeks. Yeah. Yep, there's a SOD resurgence happening. That's why SOD is still alive. People have come back to SOD. And we were talking about it earlier on the stream, man. So yeah, if SOD is your thing, man, go for it. They're doing simulated freshes. You can cap your XP to do like the phase lock things. Yeah. Enjoy your SOD, bro. Definitely. Yeah. I'm very curious to see how long it's going to last. Right? I'm very curious. Will it last more than a month? It'd be cool if it did. It might, depending on how long they choose to stay locked at each phase, right? So, if they choose like a 2 or 3 week phase lock, you got, what, 8 phases? Or, I don't know, how many phases until you hit 60? 4 phases? 5 phases? Yeah. It's cool, man. Absolutely cool, bro. Guys, do we go to 1,000 Needles and try to get some Sungrass? If we can legitimately get Sungrass in 1,000 Needles, this is a game changer. It is a legit game changer. I feel like the Hinterlands is the place to go, but we're a little too low. Yeah, they have all the ruins. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I was talking about it earlier, like, SOD is really done, right? Like, what made SOD super special, in my opinion, were finding the ruins and how the ruins got unlocked at different phases, right? So you would have to discover the ruins. Now you can buy them for a copper in the city, right? You can get each one for a copper from the vendor. I mean, which is fine. You know that the game's evolved to that place. It's fine. Not for me though, man. We did this last time and I got anxiety right here. Do this again. Figured this out though, didn't we? I feel like this is wrong, but maybe this is right. We're gonna have to fight this mob now and get diseased. This is right. We did it. We did it. We 100% just did it. Alright, let's kill this thing. Yeah, it's vendor for 1 copper, yep. Some communities are refusing to use the vendors. This guy's gonna want a piece. You're just excited if the Classic Plus data mines are true? You're talking about like the Camelot link? Is that what you're referring to? Or is there something else has come out? You guys, we were having this discussion just a little while ago on the stream. Thought I was dead there. My hand literally went numb. I thought I was dead there. Do you guys really think Classic Plus is coming out this year? What data mines are there that you're referring to? There was a version number thing that came out that was people thought it was related to SOD, and because of that they had to come out and say we're not releasing a SOD fresh. I heard about that. Guys, Classic Plus is not coming out until after Wrath of the Lich King Classic Anniversary. They'd be stupid to do it. That's the second time I've used that word today. I shouldn't be saying that. I don't think it's in their best interest to do that. But what do I know? I'm paying to play the game they're making. What do I know? I'll even take it a step further. If Classic Plus comes out when, you know, before or during Wrath Classic Anniversary, I'm gonna feel like Classic Plus is gonna be dead on arrival. If Blizzard chooses to release this game, that means it's not gonna be good. And I don't believe that that's the case. I believe that they have the opportunity to drop the best thing that they've ever done with Classic Plus. But there's no way they can drop it until Wrath of the Lich King Classic Anniversary comes out. There's no way. I think BlizzCon is just going to tell us that they're working on it. That's going to be the BlizzCon announcement. And they might give us a date like 2028. I think they finish up Burning Crusade this year. They launch Wrath next year. And then in sometime 2028, we get Classic Plus. There's no way. I mean, there could be a way, but I just feel like if they were to do that, because we still have the Last Titan. We still have the Last Titan. And they said, and you can take it however you want, and I'm probably going to say it wrong. When Chris Menson came out on the stage during BlizzCon, when they were talking about the World Soul Saga for the first time ever, we're gonna announce the trilogy of expansions, and that the goal of the trilogy is to propel Warcraft forward for the next 20 years, right? So we're still in Midnight. We still have to release the Last Titan. And then we still have Wrath of the Lich King Classic Anniversary. Classic Plus could come out during the end of the Last Titan, or somewhere in there. Because I think the mindset that Classic Plus isn't going to appeal to retail players, I think that that's not... Classic Plus is going to be the next version of the game. And it's going to be Classic Infinite, or whatever that leak was. Right? Because there was a leak before this last leak. And they could still run Classic Plus and Retail side by side. And then what does that mean for Classic Era? Does Classic Era disappear? If Classic Plus comes out, are they going to have 3 versions of the game? I mean, they have how many versions of the game right now? Right? They have a lot already. But I'm saying, do all versions of what we consider Classic right now disappear? You can only play Classic Plus or Modern WoW. How do you feel about that? What if all of your Classic Era servers are gone? They say that's it. It's over. It's over. And we're going straight into Classic Plus. You can play Classic Plus, or you can play Modern WoW. How would you feel about that? That's how good Classic Plus has to be. Midnight is absolute garbage. Get rid of retail? I mean, I don't know if that's the move. I don't know if that's the move. Right? There's more people playing retail WoW than all the versions of Classic combined. Isn't that what they say? I mean, as much as retail Warcraft isn't Classic Warcraft, there's still a lot of people playing it. Yeah. You're gonna retry a Paladin? Let's do it, man. Paladin's my favorite class in the game. I don't know if Classic will go into WoD because how hated it was. You loved WoD, but it's highly hated. You don't think that they're gonna go through WoD to Legion? We talked about this earlier on the stream too, right? What made WoD bad? The content drought between the time it launched and then the next patch, right? Like, WoD's gonna come out in the very best version of WoD if they were to do it. It'll be the very best version of WoD with the tie-in jungle, with flying. Now the jungle, they're not gonna release it right away, but you're not gonna have to wait 2 years for it to come out. Yeah. Some people love the WoD raids, right? I love the follower missions. I didn't mind the garrison at all. If anything, releasing WoD would be smart because people that say housing's like Garrison's 2.0, which it's not, but people can compare and contrast in real time. Modern housing versus Garrison. I love the Garrisons. I loved the Garrisons. I loved the follower missions. I loved leveling in WoD. I loved being back to Draenor before it became the Outlands. I loved it. The whole Arakoa questline. Oh man. I enjoyed that so much. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do WoD or not. Do you think if you think they're gonna do Legion, not that they necessarily have to do WoD to get the Legion. Yeah, the mobile app, that's what I'm talking about. And that's what we were saying earlier. Like, will they re-release the mobile app? That way you can send your followers from the mission table. Like, that was incredible. Right? Now. And then that had the auction house in it. Now the auction house, the mobile auction house was available before Warlords of Draenor. You had to pay extra for it on a monthly basis. And I had that. And I loved it. But it all got exploited and people made billions and bajillions of gold and yeah, they got rid of all that, but I am very, very tempted to go to Thousand Needles. I'm very tempted to go to Thousand Needles to see if we can get some sungrass. Excuse me, chat. We're still drinking our first coffee here. I need more coffee. We got the epic coffee emotes available. They're out there. I believe they're on Twitch and Kick. We didn't have enough room to put it in YouTube. We'd have to delete one, and then every time we talk about which emote we needed to remove, nobody wanted to remove any. So there's that. Guys, if you are watching on YouTube, by the way, double tap those phone screens, or if you're on your computer, hit that thumbs up, that like button. If you're on your mobile device and double tapping doesn't work, there's usually 3 dots in that upper right hand corner. You can click that. That'll change your interface. Boom, the thumbs up will appear, man. See how many likes we can get on the stream. I would appreciate it absolutely, tremendously, greatly. I'm easy, guys. Just keep a version of the game that allows me to play classic and hardcore, and I'm good. Am I super pumped for whatever Classic Plus would be? Man, my hopes are high. I don't want to go into it with low expectations. I want to have high expectations for an incredible game. You know? There's something to be said about, you know, going into it with lower expectations, not expecting much, and then being pleasantly surprised. But how can you have low expectation? And you can say, well, you can have low expectations because look at how they've fumbled all these current releases of games and how buggy they are, and we get no communication. I mean, I can appreciate that angle. But Classic Plus has to be awesome. It has to be awesome. It absolutely has to be awesome. They need to put as much, if not more, effort into Classic Plus than into modern WoW. They have to do that. And it's not like they can't. They can. They can. Yeah. We'll see. Hopefully BlizzCon has all the answers. Or a lot of answers. Hopefully BlizzCon has a lot of answers. And BlizzCon is only Saturday and Sunday. Did you guys actually look at the calendar for that? It's only Saturday and Sunday. Because I was gonna take off work for it to watch it live with Sam Solo. But it's Saturday and Sunday, so it's like I don't have to take off anything. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I think they take the old school RuneScape perspective, where the community can vote between 3 options for a change. Yeah, that could be a way to go. You know, Zarya's talked about that a lot, right? That way it takes a massive majority of the people for a change to be implemented. And then also, then the people can't be raging at Blizzard and Microsoft and the developers for the changes they put in because we're the ones who picked it, right? Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see. I think the closest thing we have to what a lot of people envision Classic Plus to be is the Burning Crusade pre-patch, right? Burning Crusade pre-patch would be a pretty good launching point for Classic Plus. Minus making Azeroth easier, right? Keep the elite ogres elite. Keep Vagash a killer, right? Like, keep the trolls elite. Don't dumb them down. Give them their classic power to make it dangerous. But the way they you know, handed out the dungeon loot, they made the dungeon loot better. Yeah. Only issue with that is there's 2 sides of the community. Is most games the relaxed players that work 9 to 5, and then the hardcore players, and they normally want 2 different things, yeah? Yeah, I don't know. You're never gonna please everybody. And I think if you try to please everybody, that's where you get problems, right? You have to make it hard. But there's got to be things in it that everybody can do. Yeah. And you can't even try to please most of the people. You just got to make a great game. And then people will make it what it is. I don't even know what I'm saying. I really don't. It's fun to talk about, fun to speculate. No matter what they do, you're going to have people that love it, you're going to have people that hate it, you're going to have people that think it's mid. And, you know, you have these rumors of other MMOs coming out. And a lot of times, like, Blizzard will drop releases or big patches when other games come out. They just gotta release it on their own timetable, man. When it's ready. Whatever that means. There's no way the hype around Classic Plus is gonna die. There's no way. Guys, do we? We have 30. How many potions can we can make a lot of potions with this, right? Is 30 of these enough to make everything we need? So let's say we need 10 of those. And then we need 10 of these. And then 10 of these. So by these I mean Elixir of Agility, Fortitude, and Defense. 30 is probably enough. Should we go for 40? I mean, we only got to get to level 60. So, I wonder if WoW will be around for your grandkids. I mean, Sam Solo's about to be 7. let's hope he has kids, you know, at a, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, is Super Mario still around? Right? Is Legend of Zelda, that's still around? Pac-Man still around? I think a self-contained version of this game, something that you could just play on your computer. People are doing it already, right? They have their own private server, if you will. Not that we like to talk about private servers, but running all kinds of bots and non-player characters that make the game feel alive, but it's just them. I think something like that would be appealing. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. But if you wonder if WoW will be around for my grandkids, I think so. There'll be some version of Warcraft around. Definitely. Yeah, I think so. I hope I'm around for my grandkids, honestly. If my kids choose to have kids, hopefully they do and they can. And more importantly, we're here in the now. And let's just enjoy the here and now. And if Classic Plus never comes out, and this is the only version of the game that I can play for the next 20 years, will I keep doing it? Yes. 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 I've already been doing it for 20 years. You don't think I could do this for another 20 years? Absolutely I could. And I would love it. I would love it. The Stop Killing Games movement that's going on, hopefully that's a future. I thought they squashed that already. Didn't they put a big dent in that? Unfortunately, I thought there was some sort of... I only read headlines, guys, and I only really dive into anything that's WoW related. I haven't even been listening to that video game podcast that I pushed or I've talked about a lot. I have really become a ostrich head in the sand type of person. I need to block out all the noise. And I figure if something is really important or vital, I'm gonna get it. Someone's gonna tell me. Because people can't help but talk about the news and what's going on, right? You gotta have small talk, you gotta break the ice, type of thing, so... Yeah. So Rat King, what are you playing on? Wild Growth? What server are you playing on, bro? I think that's where we were, right? Wild Growth? I know there's people playing, obviously, in the North American region and the EU. Yeah, Wild Growth, yeah. I think if I were to do anything other than going back to Element Bound, which is what we are going to do, it would be playing a little bit of Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary. Had a lot of people ask about that, and I kind of got an itch to finish that. Sam Solo and I are in our mid-30s, I want to say. We also have the level 63 Druids. The Druids were hardcore practice, but our characters that are in the mid-30s Those characters are hardcore. Guys, the life root is right there. It's right there. So there's that. Yeah, I feel like that could be an option. Just to keep it fresh, you know? And we could even bounce around between Element Bound and Burning Crusade, I don't know. Man, I would love to get a Shaman to 60. You know the desire I had to get a Paladin to 60? That is my strong desire to get a Shaman to 60 in Classic. I want to do that so bad. No, I don't have that yet. Innervate? What level do you get Innervate at? No. JK, what's good? Hi, it's my birthday? Well, happy birthday, man! Happy birthday, man. Wishing you a year of health, wealth, and happiness, my friend. Yeah. May it be the best year of your life. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing that. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday. That's super cool. Super cool, man. Guys, can we get some hearts in the chat? Some happy birthday wishes to JK over on YouTube? Huh? Absolutely massive. Here, we'll throw out some party favors for you, bro. Yeah. That's massive. Wow. Wow. JK, in honor of your birthday, I cannot actually buy you a sub because YouTube doesn't let you do that. But I'm going to give out 5 gifted subs to the community right now on YouTube. 5 gifted subs out on YouTube right now. Here they go. Here they go. And JK gets us... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Guys, are you reading this? Are you reading this? The very first gifted membership goes to JK. You cannot make this stuff up. You cannot target who you give these to. And he gets one. Happy birthday, bro. It is your special day. Oh my goodness, guys. JK just got a free gifted membership on YouTube from me. 100%. You can't pick that. You cannot pick that to happen. Your name's in green and you got the Milton badge. Welcome on else. Welcome on in, everybody else. Welcome on into your members early, members only content. Priority shoutouts in the chat. Your name in green. And your Milton or Epic badge. That's crazy. That is literally crazy. Not only did you get one, you're the first one to get it. And you cannot, on YouTube, there's no way to target who gets them. That's insane. Oh man, that is so cool. That made my day. That legitimately made my day, and I hope it made yours, man. You think that's a clip? It should be a clip. Yeah, someone clip and ship that, huh? Wow. How cool, man. How cool. It's craziness. Oh. Can't make this stuff up. Guys, what do they say? Life is stranger than fiction, right? Something like that? I don't even know if that's the actual saying, but that's the epic saying right now. It's crazy. Crazy cool. Wow. I love this game. I absolutely love it. Well, happy birthday, JK. Happy birthday. Said, or Saeed, welcome on in. Out of curiosity, do you have to pay to give subs to your chat? I mean, it's not for free, bro. It's not for free. Sometimes there are promotions where they say, hey, you have this many you can give away. So sometimes yes, but most of the time no, man. We're doing our thing. Guys, last time we started gifting subs. Last time we started gifting subs. You remember what happened? You guys remember what happened the last time? Oh. Probably I might be saying it wrong, but let me give you my version of history. We ran into a son of Argol on our horde shaman, and we didn't think we could take it. And Fabio said, if you run into a son of Argol and kill it, I'm gonna give subs. And sure enough, we ran into a son of Argol and we stood tall and we killed it. And it was sketch and he gifted subs. And then we started gifting subs. And then we went over on Twitch and started gifting subs. And we got our very first ever golden Kappa train off of that. Yeah, that was super cool. I don't think I ever made a clip of that, but that's what happened. Yeah, we had a golden Kappa train, my first ever, off of starting off by gifting subs. Yeah. Hype train? Yeah, hype trains. There's hype trains and treasure trains and golden Kappa trains. I don't know if there's any other type of trains they do on Twitch. Yeah. Whatever the last hype train I was in, it told me I earned all of the level 1 emotes. Like I've been a part of or been the sponsor of enough hype trains where I've earned all the Twitch emotes for level 1. I don't even know what that means, but it was a lot of emotes. Maybe every level of a hype train you get an emote. Maybe that's what that is, now that I'm like, the brain is working a little bit. Well. JK got the sub right away, unbelievable. Or membership. It's craziness. Guys, we're gonna go to 1,000 needles, right? Or were we going for 40? Are we going for 10 more and then we're gonna go try 1,000 needles for some sungrass? I've spent so many days of my real life running around in circles in this game just farming mats, man. So many. And it's like, it's relaxing, it's stimulating at the same time. I used to fly around on my mount. I remember I have two very vivid memories over the 2 decades of playing this game of farming. One of them was farming in the Skolasar Basin, I think that's how you say it, in Wrath of the Lich King, getting Serenite ore. I just remember running around that zone or flying around that zone over and over and over again to get the Serenite ore. Saronite. And you have all the exploration achievements in retail, yeah. I did up to Battle for Azeroth, yeah. Serenite, yeah. In order to make armor, not only for myself, but for the people that I worked with at the time. I was making them Serenite ore, Saronite. And then Uldum. Is Uldum Cataclysm? I remember being on my mage and just farming there too. And I don't remember what the ore's name was, but I was doing that. And I remember just spending weekends in my old house a lifetime ago, just playing music, having sports on the TV, and just farming mats, man. Farming mats. You kind of want to go back and do it all with only the use of ground mounts? Is it possible? Right? You can't. Can you? There's got to be places in the game that you can't get to without a flying mount. It's what they did with Burning Crusade, right? You couldn't even get to some of the raids or dungeons without a flying mount. I think using goblin gliders, etc., you can trick your way around. That's cool. That's a cool thought. Oh, Mrs. Epic Vision's up, I hear her talking on the phone. guy's 1,000 needles, man. Do we go there and get some sungrass? I want to try. Oh, the other thing is we gotta... I was gonna say I'd have to mail these potions, and it's gonna take an hour, because we're on a classic era server, there's no instant mail. Not even, to yourself. I'd have to probably trade them to say I'm solo. I'd have to trade them back. Or we make a bunch now and mail them. Probably the smarter way. Alright, we're hoping to get 10 more Goldthorn so far. Got a lot of wild steel bloom. What a cool name for a flower. Wild steel bloom. I like it. I set my alarm to get up at 5 a.m. like I would on a regular work day. Today's Friday, we're off. In observation of the 4th of July, which is tomorrow. You know what? I'm setting my alarm for 5. I'm getting up. I'm going to take out the dog. I'm going to make some coffee. I'm going to water my trees. We're going to play Warcraft. What time did we get on by? We were on by 6, right? Well, 2 hours. So, about 6:15, 6:20. But I was down in my office by 6, getting everything set up. Hey yo, Epic, if you use travel form, you can get around faster. Hey yo, Epic, if you actually just mount up on your mount, you can get around even faster. Yeah, real and true. Like this. Oh, one of the only times I ever bought a white cat was on this character. Didn't we vote on this one with chat? And chat said to get this one? I can't remember. I always buy the black one, the Night Saber. Or this is called what? The Striped Frost Saber. Yeah, but it looks cool with his white hair. Right? I don't know, man. I think the cats are the coolest mount in the game. I think cats are the coolest pets in the game. There's some other cool things in the game, don't get me wrong, right? But just like classic Warcraft, the cat. Is there a better mount than the cat, honestly? Is there? Is there one? I know it's all personal preference, but... like, overall, real life, like, I'm a dog lover, right? We have Milton, who's my 125-pound, 55-kilogram Cane Corso. An Italian Mastiff dog with paws as big as my hand. Milton. I'm a dog lover. We grew up with dogs and cats. My wife and my daughter are very allergic to cats, so we don't have a cat. We have a dog. We have the dog, if you will. We have the dog. Yeah. But in Warcraft, the cat reigns supreme, right? What about wolves? I mean, what about them? I think the wolves are cool, but just look at this thing. It's majestic. The cat is majestic. Here, Goldthorn, Goldthorn, Goldthorn. Well, Epic, have you ever tried Gathermate and loading in the maps and it'll just show you exactly where everything is? Yeah, we have. Isn't this more fun, though? Not efficient. We're having fun. We increased our efficiency by going from 40% movement speed to 60. That's a wild steel foam. I was so excited for a second. We're getting it though. Here it is. Hey Epic, good to see you on YouTube. Hey man, it's good to be seen. Guys, we've been on YouTube for 3 years, bro. 3 years. We've been live on YouTube, my friend. Welcome on in. Where do you normally see my content? Very curious. See, that's why we're everywhere, guys. Well, we're not everywhere, but we're in a lot of places. We're on Twitch, we're on Kick, we're on YouTube. We post to Instagram, TikTok, X, Blue Sky Threads, Discord. Because we're everywhere. And if you haven't heard, our only limitation right now is internet bandwidth. But all of those limitations are about to be lifted, guys. TDS is in my area installing fiber internet. And they've been working crazily. Yeah. Crazily. Getting it installed. Across the street, on my street, behind my house. Like, our whole city is getting hooked up with fiber, finally. And then we'll be streaming in 4K on YouTube, enhanced broadcast on Twitch. We might even add TikTok or Facebook or X. I'm gonna go nuts, man. Yeah. Is it scary to heal on a Resto Druid in hardcore instances? The idea of regrowth snap threat would scare me enough to never run a dungeon or a raid? I don't think so. I like healing as the Druid. In fact, I would say that I love healing as the Druid more. I mean, because you can always, like, go into bear form, right? Like, if you're really scared, you can just switch to bear. You know what I mean? If you pull threat. I don't know if that would be the right strategy, but... But as a healer, someone who has, you know, played healer since day one, as a paladin, a priest, and a druid, we've healed on the shaman, but not really, right? We normally go enhance, heal early levels, but never through all the way up and into. I love healing as the druid, probably more than healing as anything else, right? Healing as a paladin, could make the argument that it's kind of boring, you know? Healing as the priest, pretty easy. Healing as the druid is a lot of fun. So, yeah, I don't know. I enjoy healing as the druid. I do. Dungeon healing can be rough as a Resto Druid. Raid healing is excellent. Yeah. No. Now, when I'm tanking and we get a druid healer, whew, how do I feel about it? Like, I would rather have a paladin or a priest. I would. I don't know why. So. What is your all-time favorite hardcore class spec? That's a good question. So we've only made it to 60. We've made it to 63 times. Twice on a paladin, once on a warrior. And we're gonna do it on a shaman and a druid. We got higher level characters that are able to make it happen on a druid for sure. In fact, the druid might be next after the shaman. We do unique leveling specs. So my paladin is tri-spec'd. We always tri-spec the paladin. We go down into protection to get precision. We go down into retribution to usually get the pursuit of justice. And then we go down into holy to get illumination and divine favor. Yeah, yours is a fury warrior. I've never spec'd a warrior fury ever. Always arms. I don't know. There's something about the 1 2-hander versus 2 1-handers. Getting that warrior to 60 was probably, I don't know. My heart, I want to say the tri-spec paladin is my favorite, but the most fun had to be the warrior. Yeah. Something about the warrior, man, that is just incredible to play. Especially a kitted warrior, and all of our warriors were kitted, and it still didn't make a difference for a long time until we got good. Or good enough to make it, yeah. What's going on, Wayne? Wayne, you would say Fury Warrior, huh? Should I give Fury Warrior a go? Your arms until around 40 when you can get Bloodthirst. Sure. Fury Prot, that's the meta. Hey, are you out here taking my herbs? There's a warrior that can't help me at all. Now, on the shaman we've been going enhance. But I'm starting to pump the brakes a little bit, and I'm going down restoration. On the shaman. To get the hit talent. And what is the other one? Nature's Guidance? Or there's another one that's really good too. Then I'm gonna go back enhance. A lot of people say the damage on the shaman drops off around level 40. Well, mine's gonna pick up because I'm gonna put my talents in restoration. Yeah, we're gonna change up some things on one of these shaman here. I might respec Epic Prime, who's built different, and do it the way I want to with the talents, and then go back into restoration. I mean, into you want to get Ghost Wolf and enhancement, right? So at level 20, you want to make sure you have 1 second Ghost Wolf cast. And what am I doing? I'm like totally taking a different path here. I skipped all this, which is fine. 14. We need 6 more, boys. 6 more. Khadgar's Whisker. Does it give me skill ups? Yeah, that's why I'm only picking it because it's for skill ups. Yeah. The leveling even as Fury is really fun, honestly. I can see it, man. The beauty of the game, there's so many different things you can do. Little tweaks, little nuances. It's been out for 21 years. Everything's been discovered. Yeah, it's fine. It's totally cool. But has it? Has it really? Guys, 1,000 needles next for Sungrass unless Sam Solo wakes up. I think that's what we're doing. We want I want 6 more Goldthorn. I'm willing just to stop getting it now. But there's something about hitting that like magical number 40 that's gonna feel nice. It's gonna feel real nice. Other than Fury Warrior, guys, what's your favorite hardcore class in spec? What's your favorite hardcore class? Our top 5: Paladin, Priest, Shaman, Druid, Warrior. It's not the order. I'll probably put Paladin, Warrior first. And then Shaman, Druid, Priest. Or Druid, Shaman. Shaman, Druid. Yeah. Right now it's Shaman for sure. Yeah. Element Bound Hype, guys, if you don't know. Right now we're in our limited time series of Hardcore Resurrected, trying to get Sam Solo to 60 by his 7th birthday, which is July 8th, right around the corner. Could hit 60 today or tomorrow, honestly, before his birthday. But we have the Element Bound Class Lock Challenge on Defias Pillager, where we can only group with and guild up with other shamans. And we're going to get shamans to 60 doing that. Class Lock Challenge, Element Bound, to the fire, to the earth, to the water, and to the air. We are bound to the elements. Your Artem, by the way? Let's go. You like a demo warlock? Okay. Warlocks are really strong in hardcore Warcraft, man. Look what Zarya was able to do with Fornormagon and Warlocks. It's insane. Guys, do you know, is Fornormagon, are they totally done with that? I know there was some rumor that they might have, or there was some talk that they might have got back together to try to do another Molten Core as more characters leveled in the guild, or do a ZG. Has any of that been scheduled? Anybody know? I think that would be super cool. Banish, Fear, Lifesteal, yeah. Yeah, man. Warlocks are strong levelers. And strong at PvP. Not necessarily the best in dungeons, but not bad either, right? But what do I know? We don't play Warlocks. Ever. Never. Ever. Ever. Never say never. We'll save playing Warlock for a rainy day. When the chips are down and it's raining outside and there's nothing left in life. And we need to do something to change things. Then maybe we'll play a Warlock. I don't know, man. I don't know. I never really enjoyed Druid that much. Druid was always one of the last classes I leveled. And then when Season of Discovery came out, all of my running buddies said, hey, let's play Druids. And I said, yeah, let's play Druid. I'll do it. Let's go. And then they all quit playing Druid. And I'm like, I'm getting this Druid up there. And we stuck with the Druid. Yeah, that's why we play Druid in Season of Discovery. And I play a lot of Druid in Classic now, or I have played a lot of Druid. We've died a lot on Druid, but we have several Druids in the 40s across the servers. Because of Lore. And Lore loves the Druid. I was talking to Lore yesterday, and he started playing, he was playing Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary, and was like, I said, are you level? I said, what are you leveling? Because I made a new character. I'm like, well, what'd you make, bro? I made a Druid. I'm like, yeah. I love it. Sticks to what he loves, man. Guys, Goldthorn. 6 more, or we're done after this lap. 6 more Goldthorn, or we're done after this lap. It's whichever happens first. Guys, did you watch Grace for Days at all this week, or follow what he's got going on? He, Hey Epic, it's been a while. I'm lurking some streams, and I'm giving my likes. What's going on, Fabio? Sorry for not being here a lot. Your dog has been sick the past few days, and it's been stressing me out greatly, but is doing better at the moment. Bro. No need to apologize at all. I hope your dog's okay, man. I hope your dog's okay. I get it. I get it 100%. Sending your dog, man, some well wishes and some positive vibes. May your dog recover quickly. Yeah. German Shepherds, right? You have a German Shepherd? Pretty sure. I love you playing hardcore WoW Classic. Yeah, man, that's what we do, bro. I'm glad that you're loving it. German Shepherd, yeah. Any idea what happened? Like, did he just... I remember, because we've been pretty fortunate with Milton. He's had a couple of weird incidents happen where, he had a big mass growing out of his joint. And they ended up having to, it was some form of strep. You know how, like, we get strep throat? But somehow it was in his joint. And he had to go on powerful antibiotics, and that took care of it. But whatever it was that gave him that, he has a skin tag that's growing out of that. So that was scary. We had that with Milton. We had no idea what was going on. I thought it might have been all over, like he was gonna, like he had cancer or something. Thankfully, it wasn't that. And then there was another time where I actually took off work because I thought I was gonna have to take him to the vet. He just kept doing crazy number 2s outside. I don't know what he ate or what got into him, man, but I was really nervous. And I told my boss, I'm like, bro, I have to take my dog to the vet, bro. I'm not coming into work today. Like, it was like that, which sounds kind of ridiculous, but it's not. And like, if you're really scared, you can take him to the 24-hour emergency vet, which was like an hour away, and they were gonna charge me all this money. And thankfully, a few bowls of just boiled chicken and kibble got his whatever he was going through, his stomach bug, took care of that for him. So but yeah, those were the 2 scares I've had with Milton. As far as is this dog gonna be okay? Is he gonna make it? Yeah, could be his kidneys or some inflammation. They're not sure yet, but it's looking better at the moment. He needs to be checked out in a month again to be sure. Okay. Apparently there is a cyclospora outbreak in the US, 17 states, explosive number 2. Oh man, doesn't sound good. I lived in Milwaukee. I grew up in the city of Milwaukee in the state of Wisconsin, and we had one of the most massive cryptosporidium outbreaks in our drinking water. People were sick for weeks from that, man. I remember that. We actually had to boil our water and to use it to cook or drink. It was crazy. I don't know if that was late 80s, early 90s. I feel like that was in the 80s. Cryptosporidium. I think from sewage getting into the water treatment plants. Yeah, are we hitting 60 this weekend? 100%. 60's happening 100%, man. Sam Solo was still sleeping. So we're 58.5. I'm just running around getting herbs to make us potions for those guys. I feel like we hit 59 today. Grinding off fur blogs. And then it's maybe some burning steps. But he really wants to go over to Silithus. So yeah, Lamb's hitting 60. He resurrected Lamb the priest, who was 58.5. And he dinged up to 59 yesterday, he was sharing. We were talking about potentially, if we have anybody else interested who has a high-level dead hardcore character that wants to come join us in Hardcore Resurrected on Bloodsail Buccaneers, of running a BRD with Lamb. How cool would that be? Sam Solo, myself, Lamb, 1 or 2 other people from our viewing audience. Come join us on Bloodsail. Maybe you have characters on Bloodsail already. Yeah, so that'd be a lot of fun. Little Bloodsail Buccaneer action. BRD style. Actually, it's our BRD Bloodsail Buccaneers. We're on Bloodsail Buccaneers right now, guys. Limited time event, Hardcore Resurrected. The return of Epic Light Double C hype in Solo Shorty, Sam Solo's highest level character ever, have been resurrected and giving another shot at hitting level 60. Hardcore style. Yeah. Alright, we got 36 gold thorn. I don't think we're getting 4 more, do you guys? I mean, we could. We could get 4 more. But we only got, what, we got 2 on that last lap? Just a couple? Right, if you have deleted your hardcore characters, you can undelete them. Yep, you can undelete them, definitely. Even if it's been years? I'm not sure how far back it goes. I feel like yes. I don't know if there's a limitation on the age of the characters. But if you have a hardcore character in the North American realm that met an untimely demise, really any hardcore character, dead, alive, deleted, undeleted, you get free character transfers. Yeah. Lamb the Priest was deleted for about a year. Yeah, see? Oh, guys, we just got more Goldthorn. How about earlier today, huh? JK popping in the chat, saying it was his birthday. We wished him a happy birthday. Then we handed out gifted subs. And on YouTube, you can't target who gets the gifted subs. And I handed out 5 gifted subs on YouTube. And JK was the first one to get one. Huh? How cool was that? If you guys missed that, that happened earlier today on the stream. Absolutely incredible, man. That was incredible. Yeah, that was special. That was special that that happened. JK's often here in the stream supporting us, and he got a free gifted sub today on his birthday. Totally random, but we did it in honor of it being his birthday, and he got the first one. Can't make this stuff up, man. So cool. Alright guys, do we just stone out of here? Is it time? Is it time? Stay hydrated for 550 joules, thank you. Ribs, appreciate you. Hydration check. Guys, we did add some ability to redeem channel points on the Twitch side of things. We got stretch, hydration check. You know, some of the basic ones. That way people can start burning some channel points. I don't know. We gotta come up with something cool. How did the bouncy castle water sprinkler work out? The inflatable water park worked out incredible. The kids were outside for like 3 or 4 hours on that thing. We had to buy an extension cord, which comes today for the blower, so we can move it a little bit further from the house. They loved it. They loved it. Sam Solo must have thanked me 100 times for that thing, man. It was all worth it. Oh, we don't have any more money. We're broke. Okay. But we're rich in the things that matter most. Herbs. Oh, man. Guys, we're gonna go to 1,000 Needles, yeah. Those things are pretty awesome and pretty affordable. I had no idea. Now, affordable is a word that is relative. We're about 400 bucks in on this thing for the house, the tarp. Now we gotta get the extension cord. We're gonna need some more stakes, like. But compared to like going out overnight to a water park or something like that, definitely affordable that way. Do I need to borrow some G's? Nah, I got some cash, bro. This guy doesn't have any money. Yeah, we're good. Appreciated the offer. Okay. Mighty Troll's Blood. Let's make 6. You're expecting $1,000? Yeah, they're like, you could, between $300 and $400, you can get a really nice one. I'll put a picture of it out in the Discord so you guys can see what we got. It was something we did for our kids. And hopefully it lasts a few seasons, man. And then I was telling my boss and my coworker about it. And it's like, oh yeah, I have one of those for my kids, and yeah, I'll use this. And I'm like, man, okay. Epic living under a rock again. I mean, living in Azeroth. Had no idea that these things were so popular. Yeah. Great stream. You have a branding idea for your channel, logo, banner. If you're interested, I'd be happy to show you. Well, thank you. But 100% not interested. Yeah. My brother does all my graphics for me. We just rebranded the channel not that long ago. And before that, my daughter handled all of my daughter actually hand drew our previous logo using Procreate on her iPad, and we rocked that for almost 3 years. Yeah. Now we're good. 100% good. Thank you. Now, do we make the defense ones now? Because we're gonna, our goal is to get some sungrass here. Sungrass would make us greater agility elixirs. Well, we already spun up some agi. Make some gigante, and make some superior defense. Yeah. If I was an artist, a graphic designer, right, and I wanted to get a streamer's attention, do you know what I would do? Do you know what I would do? I would come into the chat, and I'd be there for a while, like maybe days, weeks, months. You guys always come in. Just here, free advice. You guys just come in, and you know, just offer your services, which is soliciting, and I appreciate the hustle. But you should join the community. You should be here for a while. And then you should give subs to the channel. Super chats, tips. Yeah. And then propose that, hey, by the way, I also do this on the side. Yeah. Build a relationship for your business. Maybe that's not the way things are done. I don't know. What do I know? Food for thought. Alright. I feel like I'm going to make 10 of these. That'll leave us 13. That'll leave me enough if we do get some sungrass. We can make the superior ones. I'm not... My confidence level in the sungrass thing isn't the highest, but... Yeah. Did you ever order those Epic Vision shirts? Nah, man, we haven't done anything like that, bro. We have not. No shirts, no coffee mugs, none of it. No stickers. Those would probably be the biggest things, right? Stickers, t-shirts, coffee mugs. Or maybe water bottles. Alright. The only thing we don't have are strength potions. Do we want to make just some ogre strength? Oh, we need life root. Earth root. You forgot, but you thought someone had a printing press? Yeah, Los. Los works for a printing company. Yep. Alright, well, let's mail this stuff away. I feel like we're in a pretty good place. I mean, I could spin up 5 of these. 8 strength's better than nothing, right? That way Sam Solo has some strength. These are coffee mugs for work. They're about $10 each. That's not bad. Are they nice coffee mugs, though? Like, I need a nice one, bro. Like, I can't just... Like, this is okay. I mean, this isn't bad. But I like the thick ones. Yeah, I know exactly what kind of coffee mug I would try to get. Alright, so let's send this to, what's my character's name? Epic Shamon? No. Ooh. Yes, that is my character's name, but it's Epic Light on this server. Epic Light double C hype, as a matter of fact. Unbelievable. Can I even have enough money to mail this stuff? I don't. We'll take out 1 intellect, I guess. Can I drag this out? There we go. Now we do. It's fine. This is fine. This is good enough. This is plenty good. Alright. Beautiful. Alright, 1,000 needles hype. Let's go. Yeah, you got a good printing on it. The thicker ones were a little more expensive, about 15 bucks. Yeah. And then what do you charge then, right? Do I have to charge like 20 bucks to make $5 on it? Make 25%? I don't know. Normally markup's 50%, right? Or you 100% mark it up? Who's gonna buy a coffee mug for 30 bucks? Nobody, right? Could you sell them for 25? I don't know. Would you guys buy it? Would you guys buy an Epic Vision coffee mug for 25 bucks? Probably not. I have no idea. Shipping? Yeah, I pay for shipping. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. 1,000 needles, best way. Ratchet, right? We should go to Ratchet. So Booty Bay. I don't have enough money to fly. Sell some bandages. Fine. Oh hey ho ho. All right, there we go, guys. Now we're loaded again, fully set up. Let's do this. Yeah, Twitch has stuff, YouTube has stuff. There's a lot of, and there's other ways that you can just get your own things to create your brand. Someday, when I grow up. Guys, let's go interface free Azeroth flying experience. We're gonna head over to what's it called? Where are we going? Booty Bay. I'm gonna go make a coffee, go kiss the wife, say good morning, and we'll be back in no time. Don't go anywhere. Guys, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Guys, we got raided when I was gone? First Sergeant Warrior. Bro, I'm so sorry. The one time I raid out to ya, you be AFAC, bro. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we got up to fly to Booty Bay. I had to go upstairs and kiss the wife and say hi to my boys. But we're back. Bro, thank you for the raid and thank you for everybody who's sticking around here. Appreciate it. Guys, here's what we're doing. We're doing something called Hardcore Resurrected. And trying to get my son, Sam Solo, who's 6 years old, to level 60 before he turns 7 years old in real life this coming Wednesday. So we took our 2 highest hardcore characters that both died at level 55, and we're giving them another shot at life. We resurrected them, and we're currently at 58.5. And the goal is to hit 60 without dying again. And so far, so good. So I had to go upstairs, get a refill on the coffee. You guys here while we're waiting for the boat, we'll go full screen. Welcome on into the studio, everybody. I'm Epic Vision. Appreciate that raid massively. Guys, we got a little Starbucks coffee from the Keurig. Little breakfast blend with some Costco creamer. And then got another massive glass of water to stay hydrated. Now here's the cool things that we got. Guys, have you ever messed with these? Biscoffs. They give them to you on flights, or they used to. And you dip this into your coffee, and it's incredible. Now, Mrs. Epic Vision, speaking of Costco, was there the other day. And I'm not a fan of Nutella at all, but she bought these. I told her I was going to take the bag down to show the stream. Have you guys ever messed with these? Nutella biscuits. They're cookies with Nutella in them. They're giving these away at Costco as samples. And it's just a little biscuit, and it's got the Nutella. Guys. They're incredible. Sam Solo brought one down the other day. It's like, Dad, you gotta try this. I'm like, buddy, I don't like those things, man. Dad, try it. They're really good. They're really good. Guys, here comes the boat. Ha! Guys, Lamb the Priest right here. We're the only two people playing this game. Oh, and hooking me up with some G units. Thank you, bro. Lamb, that's awesome, man. Thank you. Guys, Epic and Lore Hardcore representing. Out here on Bloodsail Buccaneers. They have Biscoffs in first class. The flight attendant gave you a ton. Lamb's out there flying first class. I mean, what else would we expect from our resident rocket scientist? Who's retired and went right back to work because he couldn't stay retired. Appreciate you, Lamb. Got you some more redeems. Hydrate for 1,000. Let's go, man. Bro, do you have a P.O. box I can send stuff to? I want to send you also a bunch of weird local snacks from the EU. I need to get a P.O. box. I do not have one. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. Yeah, we've talked about doing a P.O. Guys, what I really should do is like become a real streamer and make this like an official business. Create an LLC corporation and get a bank account and, you know, get merch. Yeah. Someday when I grow up. You are retired, you get to enjoy life now. Your new job feeds us. You had a Hawaiian barbecue on Wednesday, Chick-fil-A on Monday, and Raising Cane's on Tuesday. Sounds incredible. It sounds incredible. Sometimes in life, you got to take your own stuff that you do seriously. And, your fan base would 100% buy merch, myself included? Yeah. We got to do it, man. I need a business manager. Alright, guys, here we go. The Biscoff cookie into the coffee. It is so good. Now, I know my breakfast has consisted of my second cup of coffee, water, a Nutella biscuit, and a couple Biscoff cookies. You know, we need oatmeal is what we really need. You should consider a print-to-order option so you don't have to deal with inventory or investing money into it. That definitely makes a lot of sense. Yeah. You just get a percentage of the sales per unit. You're going to hold off a bit on getting to 60 lamps so we can level closer together? You're actually really close to 60? Okay. You did the Eastern Plaguelands, Western Plaguelands yesterday as revenge. Now, do we fly down to Gadget Land, or do we just run down to Thousand Needles? It's got to be a fly angle, right? And then run up? We got a quest to turn in Shimmering Flats? Or should we just run since we got to run along the edge anyway? Run? Okay, Lamb says run. We're going to run. Hey guys, if you didn't know, we're live right now on Kick, we're live on Twitch, and we're live on YouTube. We got 4 streams going. We have actually 2 on YouTube that are live. Guys, do I have the thing I need to turn in? I probably do, right? If not, it'll be fine. We're trying to find sungrass, and that they said sungrass is in Thousand Needles. I don't know how true that is. I don't know how true that is. Hey, First Sergeant Warrior, I love that you have the heart logo in front of your name. That's how I represent my name as well. When I'm in other people's streams, I have the heart in front. I like it, man. You're sharing the love, if you will. Yeah, super cool. And I appreciate the raid. That's massive, bro. So I was just talking to Mrs. Epic Vision. She needs to get ready to go to the stores. And so when she does, we'll have to end the stream. That way, she doesn't have to take the kids with her. That way she can just go and be done. Guys, it's hard going to the store with a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old, especially the 3-year-old. It's hard. So she's gonna do that. when she's gonna let me know when she's ready. We'll keep playing and streaming until then. Then she's gonna go to the store, do her thing, and then we'll be right back here. Now, Sam Solo wants to go right back outside into that inflatable water park, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Because if I was 6 years old too, I would want to play in that water park. I want to play in that water park, and I'm 48 years old. But there's a weight limit of 100 lbs on that Joker, and poof, it's for kids. It's for kids. I'll put some pictures in the Discord, guys. You're gonna love it, man. It's really cool. I've had a few moments this year where you stop and you reflect on things. And there's things that make you proud. Not only as a person, but more as a parent. And yesterday was one of those days, seeing my boys outside, enjoying the yard that we put so much work into with just grass seed and water. And then watching them play in that park, man. It was a special feeling. Like, yeah. Growing up, I had a hose. If I was lucky, I had a sprinkler. We did have those real small pools. Now, they used to have like public pools that we could ride our bikes to, and be in a legitimate county swimming pool with kiddie pool area, deep end, diving boards, all that. We spent a lot of time in the summers there. But no, those are few and far between now. What's the weather out today? Today is actually going to be a little bit cooler. It says it's going to hit. Man, speaking of being old, man, I can't even read the weather dial on my watch. Oof. 85. Yeah, it's been in the low to mid 90s all week. So now we're on a cooling trend. It's high of 85. Right now it's 80 Fahrenheit. Has anybody out there ever picked sungrass in Thousand Needles? We looked it up. It says there's sungrass. I don't know if there is though. Guys, this guy is level 40. He's a 300 alchemist. We need sungrass to make elixirs of superior defense and elixir of giants, or as I like to say, gigante. There's also elixir of greater agility. So this is why. Yeah, elixir of mongoose isn't happening. But superior defense, we could make elixir of greater firepower, but we're not casting fire. So giants, agility, that's what we're doing. We're looking for sungrass for those things to get Sam Solo a little more oomph, so we can hit level 60. Yeah. You've never herbed in Thousand Needles? Yeah, I haven't either. I shouldn't say that. With Epic Prime we have. Have we got any sungrass on Epic Prime? Has Epic Prime gotten sungrass? I don't know. I feel like I would remember. Like, we don't remember lots of stuff, but something like that I think I would remember. Smoked desert dumplings. Oh, that's huge. Become well fed and gain 20 strength. Did you use those on your priest? You wouldn't have used those on your priest though, would you have? And Winterfall Firewater. Those would be huge. Yeah, those would both be massive. Nope, just making them to cook them? Or was that a quest reward? Smoked desert dumplings. Those are massive, yeah. If you want to mail those to Epic Light Double C Hype, man, that'd be huge. Yeah, guys, so from Home Depot yesterday, we ordered the extension cord. Heavy duty, outdoor, waterproof, whatever. Something that that way we can move the inflatable water park further away from the house. And then I ordered the thing to wrap the cord around, right? And then I shared the story that my grill died. So we bought another grill. 22-inch Weber charcoal kettle grill with the cover and the chimney starter. We're gonna be grilling fools, man. It's not the one I wanted, but it's, you know. Okay, this is dangerous here as a line. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, you get killed here, man. Don't click on that guy. Brave Moonhorn. Alright, well, while we're waiting for the great lift here, let's have our last bisque off. Okay, we gotta be very careful here. Let's move forward. Alright, so we're gonna go see if there's sungrass in the Thousand Needles. For science. Is this also a resurrected character? This is indeed. This is indeed a resurrected character. This was my highest level alchemist we had ever made. You're a druid. You can cat stealth past. Oh, that would have been smart up there. If we would have had to do that. You're right. It said to start at Freewind Post and go that way. Well, we have to start here. How about I give myself my own buff? Probably a good idea. Yeah, this character. Oh, that's what we need to do too. We need to go turn in our quest to get the restorative potion. So this character died in the Badlands. Syntax and I, one day over lunch, working from home, I said, "Hey, I could really use your help. I need to siphon the blood out of the elite dragons in the Badlands." He goes, "Okay, let's do it." So we got it done. I actually still have the quest. Showed it earlier. Right here, Badlands reagent run. In fact, I'm gonna keep that up on the screen. Right here, Badlands reagent run 2. Vessel of Dragon's Blood 3 of 3. We did this. And oh man, these guys are low level. There's no way there's sungrass out here. And after we got done with that, I'm like, bro, double C hype, epic light with 2 C's. 2 C's. Said, hey, I'm still rocking the chest of Van Cleef here, Blackened Defias armor. Said, if we could kill Hementus and Backlash, those 2 elite dragons, said I could get a massive chest piece that I would rock for at least 10 levels, maybe more. He goes, I got you, fam. I said, alright, let's do it. So we went and gathered the opal and whatever the other 2 stones were. Was it? I don't know if you need 3 stones or 4, I can't remember. I feel like it's 3. And we go to summon them. And he was right there next to me. Okay, right there next to me. And I summoned him, and it was like, clap, clap, dead. I literally 2 clap slapped to death by those dragons. He couldn't even react. Like, we would have had to have known. This is a rare mob right here. Gibblesink. Guys, Gibblesink is out here. Wandering. Should we go give him the Epic and Lore Hardcore 1-2 heave-ho? Epic, how's things, man? Been a long time? I see you had 59 resurrected in the description. What happened there, pal? Guys, we're still doing it. We have a level 58. We're hitting 59 today on Epic Light Double C Hype. Character's alive and well, Alan. But that character is paired with Solo Shorty, and my son is upstairs chilling. Yeah. So he and I have to do that together. So that's what's going on. So what we're doing is, on my level 40 character, who's a 300 alchemist, we're going for some sungrass. to make some elixirs for us. That's what's going on. Yeah, so that's what's crack-a-lacking here. So it's not we got some durable boots of the owl. It's not false advertising. It's we're waiting for Sam Solo, so we're trying to make the best use of our Hardcore Resurrected limited time series by playing another Hardcore Resurrected character. Yeah. King's Blood, I mean, we don't really need it. Does anybody pick Sungrass out here? I don't know, I feel like we're on a wild goose chase. Boom, 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 boom. Mount up, yeah, let's do that. Preparation for you and the boy, love it. Hope has been doing well, man. He's doing great. He is doing great. Guys, if you are watching on YouTube, man, we dropped... I edited down the first 5 parts of our Hardcore Resurrected series. I think part 1 went live last night. There's a lot of shorts of us. Not a lot, but there's a bunch of shorts of us dinging up and some cool things that have happened on our journey. So if you have the time to watch those and give them a thumbs up, man, I would appreciate it. Leave a comment. And those shorts are out there on Instagram, they're out there on TikTok, they're out there on YouTube, they're on Twitch. I think that's it. Those 4 places, yeah. Should we just look up a map? I mean, we asked Copilot, and we prompted it pretty good. Should we just look up a map? Like, is there really sungrass? There's no sunglass in the Shimmering Flats. What happened to my screen here? Okay, it just came back. That must be on a different timer. Guys, do we just look up a sungrass route in classic era? Wow. It does say Thousand Needles is the best area for... There's no way. There's WoW-Profession says Thousand Needles is considered the best area for farming for sunglass. There's no way, bro. There's no way. Is it showing me the map from when it was flooded? It is! It is this map. This map is from when it was flooded. This is the Cataclysm map. I knew this couldn't be right. I knew it. There's no way. Hey buddy, what am I doing? I'm trying to get us some sungrass to make us some higher level herbs. How are you? Yeah? Do you want to come play? Heck yeah, let's do this. You bringing Yoshi? Okay. Gonna be your gamer? Your hair's all crazy. You need a haircut so bad. What you got in there? Okay. Are we gonna do this? Alright, well, guys, even better. Sam Solo's here. Sam, what could be better than this? Sorry you're a little late? Hey, buddy, you can come down whenever you want. You're not late. Epic Minded. Real and true. He looks so cool. He looks so cool on this cat, huh? Wow, does he look tough. There you go, Papa. Guys, this is it. Here we go. The moment I've been waiting for all week. I shouldn't say all week, but we're gonna hit 59. Absolutely, it's in the title. Alan just came into the chat and said, I see you have 59 resurrected in the description. What happened?